Hi lovely people, welcome to Zop Lady, welcome to my channel once again. So today I'm with the CEO of Estulla. We've done the part 1 which you have seen already. This is the part 2 of our conversation, and I just want to find out a few things about her unique value proposition. She tells me her challenges in the business as well as her success stories, and any message she wants to tell us, the viewers, and anyone, subscribers as well, and anyone who will chance on this video. So Madam CEO, as I was introducing, I'd like to find out from you, what is the unique value proposition of your business?
Thank you very much. You know, dressmaking is something that I've loved to do all the time, and to be honest with you, that is what I do to take care of the family and those things. I always wish every woman would have loved to be into either anything vocational. No matter who you are, being a doctor, and a woman a doctor, or a woman lawyer, you should get a vocational skill so that if even the eventuality comes, you use it to help the family. It makes you a woman, and it makes the house, you don't lack anything in the house. The unique thing I always do that people don't do is, I don't just cut. I draft myself, I design myself a style, and like the way you can see, I have a skirt that I've drafted that I'm coming to sew for somebody. And that is the unique thing I think people don't. I don't buy patterns, I don't buy people's pattern. I draft it myself and do it. Then I put it on the fabric, then I cut it. And those are the things they don't do. When you come, you see my girls in the apron. They are in the apron so that when they are cutting, their scissors, their pin cushion, everything is on them. So that when they cut, they don't litter the place with the threads and the pieces. They put it in their apron, their packet. That's what I was in. Also, when we see the fabric, we analyze the fabric. We don't just give it any style that you want, but we give the style to fit the fabric, to see the beauty of the fabric. So those are some of the things that we most of the times do.
Wow. I also see one thing. I mean, to have 16 workers at the same time, normally in Ghana, this is not possible. So what are you doing differently that attracts these young women to come to you to learn how to sew?
The thing is, it's not only about sewing. It's not only about sewing. They are young girls, and you know, they see their colleagues into going to school, university. Some want to be doctors, some want to be lawyers, some want to be chartered accountants, and they also wish that they are also accountant and those things. But so when they come, I do a counseling section in my my training. I also add counseling section.
Wow.
I confront them and ask them what they want to be in future. Then I introduce the garment making also to them, and I encourage them that they should never think that it's only drop out from school that use those channels, but rather a doctor have to come to them before he can come out. A lawyer have to come to them for a dress before he can come out. So they should see how unique they are. When you are into dressmaking, anybody on earth who calls himself a reasonable person have to come to them before the person can step out. And that is one thing, one unique thing about garments. And I always give them counseling. So it's empower them, it gives them confidence in the work that they are learning. So young girls always love, and you know, there's some people who doesn't have this, they need help, they need counseling. You see them on the street because parents don't have money to take them to university, and they are just walking about waiting for parents to get money before they can go to school. When I see those people, it touches my heart, and there are a lot of people I'm training that I didn't take anything from them. Didn't take anything from them, just to help them to have a career. That's what I do.
Yeah, so now you know, when you have a lot of people under you, working under you or training under you, there's discipline. How do you enforce discipline among these girls?
Discipline is one thing that everybody have to acknowledge. You see, if you're a person that you don't respect discipline, you yourself, you see that you don't fit into society. So discipline here, there is it's number one. We start work at 7:30. We close at 5. So when you are late, there are some measures I put in place that you buy sometimes you go and buy paper. And if you don't have money to buy paper, then you will sew maybe, I don't know how I should explain, but we have a cord. You just sew a cord like 60 years. Something that it's within the job, but it will make you very stressful. That's what and they don't love to do it at all. So they don't even want to fall into my traps. So it's one of the measures I've put in place that makes this play very
effective.
Yes, effective.
Wow. So how many ladies have you trained this past 20 years?
I have trained, if not about 20 girls, 20, 30 girls, who are, some of them they are married, who still, some even comes to me for more ideas.
Yes. Wow, that's really lovely. What is your future plan for Estulla?
Estulla,
the next 5 years.
I want to open a fashion school, a big fashion school, and I want to go out also to champion the women, especially women, into vocational skill, and that's what I want to do. I want to let the women. I personally, I went to school. I wanted to be a teacher. But later on, I realized that no, I want to be a fashion designer because I realized I had that gift in me. So I think that by 5 years I should open a big fashion school so that I can accommodate a lot of women in my institution.
So now, because in Ghana, when you are training these women, you have to pay a little money. But you heard in her presentation that because some of them come from poor background, she doesn't take money from them, she does it freely. And as she has this big plan for her company, she wants to train a lot of women. So I like to play on this platform that anyone who wants to support this worthy cause will put her telephone number on it. And I think she's now working on her website as well as her Instagram account. Immediately that is known, I'll put it there. But then in the interim, we'll put her telephone number there. And if it touches your heart and you want to support such a worthy cause, then you get in touch with her directly and then you support her. Yeah, so madam, I also want to find out, the past 20 years, training women, training girls, what has been some of the biggest challenge of your company?
Because most of the girls, they take care of themselves. When they come to it, they take care. When they come out from the skill, you know, they are supposed to get some things like the industrial machines, their cutting tables and those things to establish themselves. In Ghana, establishment is something that is very difficult to establish yourself. And we don't have a lot of garment industries in Ghana. So when they come out working on their own, it's another challenge that they always have, because they have to get a place to rent, a machine, cutting scissors and those things. So when they don't have the help from their families, then it looks as if what they came to train, it have effects on their being. And in fact, it's another challenge that we have. And also some of them, because their homes, they are poor and those things. So even the food they eat is a problem. It's a problem for them. Some of them have to walk a long distance before they come to work. And in fact, it's something that worries me a lot. There are lots of people who want to come into these things, but unfortunately, they are not able to come because of financial
problems.
Yes.
Wow. So the ladies are willing to learn, but the world without is not there for them to do it. That's how come she has just a few. So on that special note again, I'd like to plead with benevolent society. I mean, anyone who this video touches their heart should support this worthy cause. And then for you personally, what is your challenge handling the girls, the customers? How are customers paying do they come for their fabric on time after they have come to you to sew something for them?
One thing is that customers come, they will come and pay. The most at times on festives. On festives, customers come, they will come and they do pay, take their things. But the challenge we have is somebody will bring her things, and when he's coming for it, he will bring another thing. And when he needs it, before he will come for it. And those are the challenges. So it disturbs the work a lot.
Okay. So in the doomsaw era, I don't know if I'm sure you'll be wondering what is doomsaw. So doomsaw is power outage, on and off, on and off. So doomsaw is a tree word which we have coined for these power outages. So in terms of power outages, what do you do? Because I realize that all your machines are connected to electricity. Yes. What do you do?
So if the light is off, you can see we just be waiting for the light to come.
Oh.
Before we can. You should have got a plant. But it's not even fueling the plant. Okay. Getting the plant itself and fueling it will run at loss. Because they don't pay well.
Yes. So meaning the cost of sewing a shirt or a dress, it's much cheaper here because most people cannot afford. So she can also not afford buying these big plants to support her industry. But as she grows in the next 5 years, we hope that she will get it there when you come on board. Yes. I also want to find out what has been some of your success story.
My success story that I've never regretted going into garments. Actually, when I started, it wasn't easy. But thank God I've gotten to this stage because I started under a tree, sewing under a tree. From there, I went to my father's forge. Then from there, I went to kiosk. And when I look at the way I started and where I've gotten to, I always thank God for my life. And I've told myself that I've never regretted going into garments. But my friends see me and they think that they will say that Esther, I think I mean I've been sewing. I only sew. But now those who have traveled, those who are far, when they come down, they salute me and they are proud of me. And I'm really happy. And all the girls that come I train most of them have established themselves. And it's something that when I see them, I'm happy and I'm proud that I've made impact in somebody's life.
That's really nice. So what message would you want to sell our subscribers and or the world, anyone who will chance on this video?
The message I will send to the world is that we should look for a vocational skill and put ourselves into it, because it is now time for us to help ourselves. If you have a skill and you exploit the skill, you realize that you will be of need to the person who is out there. Because a vocational skill, you are self-employed, you create things for yourself, and people get into it, and that is where we can't. And I'm giving this to all the women, especially family women, people, women into marriages who are in the house. Doing this, housewives and those things. If you are in the house taking care of the children, it's another job of itself. Then when you have a vocational skill, you can be doing it alongside while the children are in school.
Thank you so much. So on that note, before I say bye-bye to her, we'll go and take a look at how she cut out her pattern, and she tells us exactly how it's done. So see you on that scene, okay? Yeah. To the next segment where the CEO of Estulla is going to take us through the process of cutting a pattern. And I'm sure you can see that her girls are here. So anytime she's doing a pattern, they are here to see how she cuts it. And this is part of the training process she takes them through. So Madam Estulla, can you take us through the process?
We wanted to do a gold skirt, and we've already, you can see my patterns. These are my front view, this is the front view. So I'm pasting it onto the fabric so that I can get accuracy. So I'm putting it on it, you can see. Yes.
So she pins them. So why do you pin the pattern on the fabric?
I pin it because this is a paper, and this is a cotton fabric. So if you don't pin it, it will not be straight. You have to pin it on it and get the shape of the skirt. Get the shape. These are my straight
Her tools.
Yes.
Her tools she uses. Please pass it on. So these are tools she uses. And did you design these tools yourself?
No. We buy it.
Is that in the market? Wow.
Yeah, it's in the market.
So what is this? What is this? Anyone volunteer? Skirt curve. Okay, and what is this? French curve. French curve. So why is it French curve? Anyone? Do you know why it's called French curve? Yes? Okay, why?
Because it's not straight.
Because it is not straight. And then what is this? T square. In technical drawing we have T square, and in sewing too we have T square, so you can see the T square. Thank you.
We need all those things because dresses are not straight.
There
are curves in it, so you should get things that you used to, so that you get your shaping accurate. So I just want, that's the skirt, but I want it to open the down a little, then to have added some inches, so I'll just put it here and rule my line. So that I can get at least the down to be open. The day that I don't want the down to be open. This is a measurement of hip 47 for somebody I'm sewing for, and the length is 40. So anytime I want to sew her skirts for her, I only bring out her pattern. Then I do any skirt. I can do a lot of skirts out of this pattern. Yes. It's a skirt on its own. And then I can do a lot of things out of this ones. So these are some of the things I'm doing out of this skirt. So since I want the down to be opened, I can see that I've opened the down and I've connected it to the knee. So now I'm coming to cut it. This one, we are not putting a zip in it. You realize there's a dot here. And because it will be corded, then I have to come here 1 inch so that she can put it on, because there won't be any opening. So I have to make the top a little bit wider so that she can bring it here so that
to her hips and to
put
the
it
waist.
on.
Wow. You see, there are technical languages in every profession. Wow. So she's cutting. So with the pattern, even if it's for, you are sewing the same style for a child, would you still use the same pattern, or you draw a different pattern?
I have to get a pattern for the child. I have to get a child. You know, children grow. They are growing children. So normally, most of the time, we don't take their measurement, but we take the standard measurement. Then we draft a block for them. So most of the time, when you are sewing for children, we use the age to do it. So when you take the age of, and then we draft a bodice block for the person. Any style we want to do, we can manipulate the style.
Wow, that's good. Wow. Thank you so much. She's cutting it, so I want her to cut to the end, and then we will say a big thank you. So any message from Madam CEO? Can somebody say anything about Madam CEO? Any volunteer? You can speak in Ewechi, Awusa, any language. Anyone to say something to Madam CEO to encourage her? Are you all shy? You see, Ghanaians are really shy. I am not a typical Ghanaian, but of course I'm 100% Ghanaian. But I have different character traits. So that's why you see my ladies very quiet. But I see one of them want to say something. Should I choose or they will volunteer? Should I choose?
Yes.
I should choose?
Yes.
Choose. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
The one who is bending down and doesn't want me to see her, she just lifted her eyes. Yes, she's the one. So any message from Madam, she's seen herself. So any message from Madam and your colleagues? She's still laughing.
What I want to say is that Madam is a very hardworking woman. She's very patient and she has time for us. Even though we do mistakes, but she always corrects us, and she has a
she has a good heart towards them.
Even though anytime we are sad, she sees us and knows what's going on and asks her. She even counsels us and a lot of stuff. But I want to say that we thank her. God should give her a long life. Everything that she wants, it should come to pass this age 51. And I want every single human being to be like her.
Oh, that's a best clap for her. Wow. So what do we say in Chi to such a nice compliment to Madam in Chi, all of us? Yeah, that's it. So, say it loud. Say it with vim. So, Medasi means thank you so much and God bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so on this note, I think I also want to be among the beautiful girls to say thank you so much for watching Zop Lady, and thank you for telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Share this video to encourage the girl child. Thank you so much and wish to see you in my next video. All the best. When we say woo, bye.